This is an interview with Ethel Weatherspoon of the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute's Oral History Project. I'm Dr. Horace Huntley, the president at the Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Today is July 21st, 1998. Ms. Wilson, I thank you for taking time out of your schedule and welcome to the Institute.
All right, glad to be here.
All right. And you were born in Birmingham, right?
Correct.
Where were your parents from?
My mother, she's from Phoenix City, Russell County.
Oh, okay.
And my father, he's from Selma, Alabama.
Is that right? Did they meet here in Birmingham?
Well, I know yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Well, I had 7 with brothers and sisters all together, but it's just 2 of us now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 2 girls.
Yeah. How that was 7 of you. Were you the oldest? Were you the baby?
No, I was next to, I was next to, let me see, my older sister, and me. I was next to
Like third. You the third child.
Yeah.
What did your mother and father? Did they have a lot of schooling? How much schooling did they have?
Well, my mother, she mostly was teaching in the city.
She taught in Phoenix City. Yeah. Did she go to college?
Yes, she did.
Where did she go? Do you know where she went?
But I think it was somewhere in Columbus, Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Because her mother had bought a huge property from Columbus.
Uh-huh. Okay. And what kind of work did your mother and your father do?
But my mother did most like housework.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
My dad, he did different odd jobs.
Uh-huh. Okay. And
Painting.
Was he a painter? And odd jobs around the city, huh? You started first grade at Lincoln.
School.
What was that like? Do you remember starting school?
Yes, it was real nice. We used to have a plenty of May Day. And we used to have, planes that by sailor bones to get inside the airplane. They used to have on the school. Right. And from that, it was a real good time.
You remember any of your teachers?
I remember Miss Chandler. She was a music teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And she died.
Mm-hmm. What community did you grow up in?
Right here by the Carbon, the big Carbon, right there on 4th Avenue and between 10th and 11th Street.
Oh, yeah.
You live at the Carbon.
Oh, okay.
Right where Hard at really, that's where we moved from.
Right there where Hard is now?
Right.
Oh, okay.
So it have to be a Hard up there.
Uh-huh. So this was a big community at that time.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So you were able then to walk to Lincoln because it wasn't that far. Uh-huh. Then after Lincoln, where did you go?
Well, I went to Magalot.
Uh-huh.
That's on the south side on 14th Street.
Yeah. So why didn't you go to Parker?
Well, I just, I really just did like Parker. So I just went to Magalot.
Yeah. Magalot would be a smaller school.
Yeah, it was small.
Uh-huh. So how did you get to Magalot?
Ride the bus on 4th Avenue, go to town. Ride the bed and catch the bus. Ride and go on 14th Street south.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right at school.
Uh-huh. Okay. So the Magalot, it was on the south side.
Right.
So you left the north side, going south side. But did many of your friends in the neighborhood, did they go to Magalot too?
No, they went to Park.
Mm-hmm. So were you the only one that went over to Magalot? Yeah. Well, tell me, what was it like growing up in Birmingham during those times?
Well, it was real fun, you know, now we had, we used to, the pastor right there used to take us to hay grass,
Mm.
you know, from church, different church, you would go to Mackalock, you know, you go to Calwood, on Second Avenue, he used to take us for hay grass,
Uh-huh.
and you go to different houses and have like little parties on the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and it was real nice.
One of the issues that always come up is segregation in Birmingham. What was segregation like?
Well, it was pretty rough, but then on forward in town,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we used to just go in, we couldn't stop at the, you know, stand and eat. We had to go in and come on out.
Mm-hmm.
It would,
Yeah. Couldn't go in and get something to eat and sit down and eat it.
know,
What about the riding the buses?
well, it was rough.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go catch a bus right there on forward and go to see my grandmother, mother from the city. They always take you go to the back.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Was Phoenix City the same way?
Well, it was pretty hard, and then, you know, after Patterson got killed,
Mm-hmm.
it just started rough.
Because they did a lot of
Like
gambling.
gangsters, yeah,
Around there, right?
called a little Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So did you spend a lot of time down there?
Just like on the weekend, I go out and visit my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
stay with her.
Mm-hmm. So you then became familiar with Phoenix City and Columbus, Georgia, which is right across the river.
Right.
Yeah. And my aunt and uncle lives in Columbus, so I know a little about that area myself. So, did you finish high school?
No, then,
Okay. What did you do after you stopped going to?
well, then that then,
Did you get married?
yes, and I started taking little girls' children and raising them.
Mm-hmm.
And I never did have one by birth.
Mm-hmm.
So I had all the children I most got them from their mother and raised their mother.
Yeah.
And then,
How many children do you have?
let me see, David, Loach, Dean, Kwame, and my grandbaby. It's 7 of us.
7. Mm-hmm. And you say you would get them from their mothers?
Yes, I raised their mother.
You raised their mothers?
Yeah, and then they had the children there with me. You know why they were about, she had her first baby when she was 16.
Uh-huh.
That's her sitting on that girl.
Oh, okay. Right. Now, were the children that you raised, were they relatives of yours? Were they in your family?
No, the mother just was, separated. She was staying with her mother and her mother. They just started and they come down and stay with me, you know, because they was little.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to buy them a little thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted to start saving, so they told me, you know, I could. So we went to Family Coat, and I got custody of them in Family Coat.
So that's when you got custody of all
Children,
7 of them?
And then I started seeing for some of them.
Okay. So you've been rather busy these years then, raising children. So now how many do you have at home now?
Well, my daughter right there, she didn't get at the bottom, but she got 2 children at home.
Mm-hmm.
I got them from her mother. The coat took her, you know, from her mother.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went and buy custody from her at juvenile, and they gave me custody of her.
Mm-hmm. So is she still living with you?
Now she live up there by me in the park.
Oh, I see. Okay. When the movement started to develop, were you active in those beginning days in the movement?
No, I used, you know, they were having a meeting at second day in church, my church had one.
Right.
And I used to go in there. That had different meetings, different one was there. And I go down there.
You attended those mass meetings?
Yeah, you know.
What was it like? What was a mass meeting like?
Well, mostly, they just were discussing, about different organizations, different things we want you to do, and what would them help them.
Right.
And so when they started demonstrating my son, he was in it. And they arrested him and took him to the city.
So your son was arrested and in demonstration.
Right.
You were arrested also.
Right.
Yeah. What were the circumstances of your arrest? What happened?
I was going down there, they were having, my daughter, she was having a program on Easter. It was Easter Sunday, and they was already demonstrating down there on 6th Avenue, 11th Street and all, about Saturday in church. And I was going down to get her. So while I was going, the police was on a motorcycle, passing, the street, taking folks to get back. So I happened to be standing on the corner. And by the time he passed by me, and I happened to turn around and hit me in the stomach. I said, "You hit me on the stomach," so he grabbed me and said, "You're going to be one of those small niggas, so get back." So when he grabbed me, I reached and grabbed him. So me and got the scuffle. And from there, then he went and some calls more, so that when all of them going to come and going to put me in the patrol wagon. And so we got the scuffle there. Then I got loose from him. And so they had to get me then, put me in a police car and took me to the city jail from there. And when I was there, the police officers, me and him, I got into it, he was there.
The one that you first got into it with?
Yeah.
What did he have to say to you then?
Well, he was talking to somebody broke his arm or hurt his eye. I asked him how I broke his arm, but I ain't had nothing to hit him with.
So when they arrested you, were you the only one in the car when they took you to the city?
Yeah. So they tried to put me in a patrol car and they couldn't, so they took me in a police car.
Tried to put you in a paddy wagon?
Paddy wagon.
But they couldn't get you in the paddy wagon?
And that's what we discovered.
Oh, okay. So then they put you in the patrol car.
Right.
So how long were you in jail?
Well, I stayed in there, I think it was about 2 weeks. And a friend of mine, he belonged to the church, you might have heard of him, his name was Roosevelt Thomas. He would work with me. Right. So my dad, Herb, was trying to get me out. So he took him to the movies and he gave him, so whatever they paid, charged me, he had paid. Then they told me to go back to the booth. And I went back a couple times. So when I had my first try, Shellywood, he was in the courtroom with me.
Reverend Shuttlesworth?
Yeah. Sitting up there back.
Okay. Well, what was it like being in jail? What was that 2 weeks like?
Well, I thought me and the police gonna get into it again. Cause they kept sending for me back and forth, coming different parts of the courtroom. They asking me questions about that jail.
At the city jail?
Yeah. And
what kind of questions were they asking you?
Asking me did I think what I supposed to get for jumping on the office. Well, he hit me first. And so, different things kept on saying I won't be smart. I told him I'm no smarter than him. And we went on from there. So the night of the bombing was Smith, I think it was Smith and Gates was the bomb. We had
the motel?
I was in city jail.
You were in jail then?
Right. And that's when they made my bond. And I got out that night.
And then you went back to the movement?
They brought me home. I went home. When I got home, the police I'm not the police soldier, was all the corner. But I couldn't go out. Because they was out and they didn't want nobody walking the street.
Right.
So I stayed in.
Where were you staying? Where were you living then?
Right there on between 3rd and 4th, right across in front of the cop on.
Oh, okay. That's where Hardys is now. That's where you are. Okay.
The cop on used to be there.
Right. Okay. So then while you were in jail, did they attempt to beat you or anything of that nature?
No, because on time, we just arguing,
Mm-hmm.
me and the people who worked in the jail.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of people know me, and they had got in touch with my husband, and they told me they were scared they were gonna do something to me. So that's when I think they went to the movement and got Peter Hall from me.
Okay. So Peter Hall was your lawyer?
Right.
Where you went to court?
Yeah, I went to court. They found me 180 days and 5 counts what they had charged with assault.
Did you have to serve any of that time?
No, because he must have made me a bond because I was at home one day and they called me to the phone from my lady house next door,
Mm-hmm.
and I went in the county on me come to court. And so when I got there, they had on appeal my coat to the county. And so when I got there, they called me in the courtroom, and when I got there, he was in there, so just returning to the hall, and all they were talking, just returning talking to the hall, and they said, probably not get all 5 counts, which I was charged, and I never hear no more after that.
Okay, so then you were free and never had to deal with that anymore.
No.
Yeah. Now you said your son was arrested.
Yeah, Robert Lee was.
And this was in the demonstration.
Right.
Now when you were arrested though, you were going back by to pick up one of your children.
My children from East Pro.
And that's when the policeman came by and hit you.
Yeah, on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him to get back and see that by me turning around. That's when the stick, he hit me in my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I told him, I said, you hit me in my stomach. And so he said, you want to be a smart nigga. So he reached to me and I reached to him.
Mm-hmm.
And so by the time me and him got scuffing on it, he was on a motorcycle. I just brought him towards me and him started scuffing.
Mm-hmm. He was still on the motorcycle?
Yeah, when me and him got scuffed.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we come for the mother police.
Mm-hmm. Where did you drag him off the motorcycle?
I jugged him.
You took him off of it. Now when your son went to jail, were you in at the same time?
Yeah.
Now was he in at the city?
Yeah,
Also?
he was at the city.
But did you know that he was in jail?
Yeah, I know he was in there.
Mm-hmm. Did any of your other children get involved?
Now my daughter, I don't know if she went to jail, but she was in there twice.
Mm-hmm.
Went down to the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't think she went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, in my around, she was going to, church to the movie.
Right.
And so
What kind of work were you doing at the time?
nothing but this housewife.
You were keeping the kids. Yeah,
Right.
That's plenty of work, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
And what kind of work did your husband do?
He drove a truck.
Mm-hmm. In the city or over the road?
He was in Birmingham, in town.
Mm-hmm.
Then they moved out in Pelham.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were driving to different places. Country.
All over the country?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd be gone for days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What do you think was the importance of what was happening during the demonstrations and all?
Well, they were saying, when I got down, about that song they love to sing, We Shall Overcome.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Martin Luther King was supposed to be at my church after the program that evening. So there were so many of them demonstrating, police just couldn't handle. And they was hollering, telling folks to get back, and they was kept trying to march coming back.
Did you ever demonstrate?
No, that was just one time. And
yeah. But did you approve of your son being involved?
yeah.
Did he come and ask you, or did he just get involved?
He told me he was doing.
Now, where was
I told him to stay out of town, because they was skiing all that water. I told him to stay out of town because I don't know what Bull come out having to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I told him just stay around close by home to church.
Right. Where was he in school?
He went to Lincoln.
Mm-hmm. Was he in Lincoln at that time?
Yeah.
He was in elementary school.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Were there others in your community that were real involved?
Yeah, Roosevelt Thomas, he was real involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, he sung for him all the time and went to different places with him.
Right.
He was a good member of Second Day Baptist Church, and he was a good singer.
Mm-hmm.
He went from church to church with him, different moves, you know, they had different. He'd come out my house and tell me he's going to different churches where he was having a meeting.
Right. How do you think the movement changed Birmingham?
Boy, they did a good job doing what they did. You know, I look at so much they done did, you know, but I still not what it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I noticed about some of the colored officers, you know, they have kind of bad attitude towards some of the colored people.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, today?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they forget about, you know, like the people, little children, you demonstrate, you can see how I live, you know, it's skills, bro. You know, I see some of them, you know, jagging on the little children, little boys. Still sitting down talking with them, you know, they just jakes on them too much. I'd be scared one might get killed, you know.
Where do you live now?
Right there on 12th Street.
12th Street.
Right there where Cash and Carry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right across that railroad track up that way.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you a registered voter?
No, I think doing all right. Voting to all but this year.
Mm-hmm. When
my own folks went back, you know, the register.
Right.
So girls up in Master Day, we was talking about it, you know, voting for the map. So I told my thing I ain't gonna start back voting.
Mm-hmm. When you first started to vote back in those days, how did you remember when you took the test for it? You remember when you first started?
Yeah, you know, when I first signed up to vote, you know, a food fair on South Side?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the lady was over that side and
Okay.
and I signed up with one of them over there. They was over there.
Right.
And I signed over there, they voted over there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come and talk with us, because what we're just trying to do is to get, you know, pictures from people that were here and involved, and seeing how we can develop this big picture of what Birmingham was like. And
Big, nice sound, you know, but it was rough.
Rough time.
I mean, yeah.
Were you here? You remember when they bombed the 16th Street Baptist Church?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where were you that day? Because you lived close to 16th Street.
Well, I was at home.
You remember hearing the bomb?
It's a boy in my house now who was spoken with his grandma. Said he was in that church when he got bombed.
Is that right? He's at your house?
Yeah.
Is that right? Is it one of the children that you've adopted?
No, he's just a good friend of mine. Be up to my house all the time.
Mm.
You know, every time we be talking about, he get the argue with him. Said he was there when he got bombed. Said he was with his grandmother, and he be talking about when he got bit. You know, but he was talking about Dick. What is his name?
Dick Gregory.
Yeah, about how they did him or something. So he was in there with him, and he was talking about that 16th Street bombing.
Yeah.
And, you know, he had that white water ski off.
Right, yeah.
But he keep saying it was bull, because I told him that was the fire department, you know. But he said, but it was bull, come put it on him.
Yeah, but those were some tough times.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And this area was that area where everything was going on.
Yeah. I just saw one of those girls got killed. His brother be up to my house all the time. I think it's one, McNair, Doc, his brother. My brother be at my house all the time.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of discussion about the movement.
You know, you always hear good words about the move.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll never hear no bad word, because it couldn't be none.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone's so good that happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that is changing the city for the better.
Yes, it is. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ms. Witherspoon, I want to thank you for coming out, and we really appreciate you taking this time out.
I'm glad I came.
Good. Okay.